Nursing is the best decision I made for myself. I've loved being a nurse. It just fits my personality, everything about it. I love fast pace. I love, just the not knowing what's going to happen, just the excitement of the day, bonding with patients and their families, being there for them when they're at their worst and at their best, getting them through that journey. I've just always enjoyed that.
Tammie Conley loves the nursing profession and she loves education. After many years on the floor, she was encouraged to consider combining her two great professional passions.
I worked on the floor for 25 years and I loved students, and they would always kind of gravitate toward me because you either love them or you don't. And so I would always have students. Nursing students. I would always have, new orientees, and I loved that. And so I went to school to complete my BSN because I was an ADN at the time, and I had a faculty member there pull me aside and say, I think you'd be great for our nurse educator program. And it was an MSN program that I had never even thought about. And so I applied and got in and got my master's in nursing education and then master's of public health and then eventually my PhD. I just never stopped going to school.
For Tammie, choosing to teach at Missouri Western was the obvious choice.
Well, I'd worked as a nurse for 25 years, and even though it was in Kansas City, we had student nurses that would come and from Missouri Western, and I was always impressed with them. They had a good reputation within the community, and I was aware of that. They have a 100% pass rate on their NCLEX exam, so it was kind of an easy choice to make to come to Missouri Western given their reputation and their pass rates.
Tammie's transition to teaching after more than 2 decades as a nurse has been a success, largely due to her love for her students.
I teach difficult courses. I teach statistics, which is, I think I've had 2 students say it was their favorite class since I started teaching it. It's one of those anxiety-provoking courses, and students often come in and will say, I'm no good at math, I can't do stats. And to see them go from that to the end of the semester when they're saying, I can't believe I did this, that's the best part of my job. I still miss being on the floor, but I also think about all of the nurses that I'm helping get to that place and providing that service. And so I'm still in nursing, just more adjacent. But I love nursing, and passing on that passion to students is important to me.
Tammie has been blessed to be able to continue in both nursing and teaching because there are many things that she loves about both occupations.
I like about my nursing career is, like I said, the patients, the families, making that connection, just the surprise of the day and not knowing what's going to walk through the door. That was always something I enjoyed. I enjoyed, caring for people and being there for them when they needed someone. And I love that. As a teacher, I love sharing that with my students. And anytime you say one time on the med-surg floor, they just perk up. They love to hear that. So sharing that with them and my experience is, I guess is what I love about teaching.